Good morning. Slightly after 10. I just woke up about 30 minutes ago. I didn't automatically record this video because I was on Facebook. I like to check my notifications when I wake up. I'm about to get up and take a shower. Try to get dressed for the day. If you're wondering why the camera's shaking, my foot is shaking. I tend to get a little nervous and anxious, so I shake my foot. I hope it's not bothering you guys. Let me try to stop. There we go. Here in a little bit after I get up for the day and whatnot, I'm going to talk more about the problems that I've had throughout the course of my life, the reason why I'm as heavy as I am, because I don't like to be in denial, and I want to try to use those same factors as motivators to not be in this position again. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. I really want to try hard this time, so I'm gonna jump off this Vlogmabob and for now, and then I'll come back later after I've had a shower and have gotten dressed and ready for the day. Okay, so I thought I was going to be recording this video before, after I took my shower and whatnot, but I like to weigh myself as soon as I wake up. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm not the type to get discouraged. I see my numbers as something to challenge, to get better. So I weigh myself every day to see if I can determine whether or not it's due to weight gain or if it's due to maybe water gain, like if it's a couple of pounds, because I do have hypertension. If you don't know what that is, it's high blood pressure. And I do tend to gain water weight. I don't think I'll have that problem at all with this weigh-in. Because I've been sick as hell, I haven't really been doing much of anything, and the only thing I can keep down are my medicines for the most part, except for the Lunchable and the caramel corn that I ate yesterday. So I'm going to step on my last weigh-in, although I wish I could have recorded it yesterday. Very upset that I didn't get to. I was at 406, I believe it was, 406 and like 2 ounces. I warn you, my scale is not in English. It's in Spanish because I don't know how to fix it. So I will take a picture for those who aren't my only English-speaking viewers, if any of you are watching. I'm at 406.4. So I gained 2 ounces. Granted, I did weigh myself naked yesterday. I really don't care about the 2 ounces. It may be my clothes that I have on. I forgot what I was going to do right now. I also have a really bad memory, just to give you guys a heads up. Don't mind the glasses. I have to, what my coworker refers to as Harry Potter, my glasses right now because I'm broke and I can't afford new glasses right now. But I'm going to continue to get ready. I'm going to figure out what the hell I'm going to wear. Part of you see boxes and whatnot. I just moved into this apartment like a couple of weeks ago and I've been sick and I haven't felt like unpacking. I'm going to try to unpack some today and see where the day takes me. And I will be recording kind of like a Q&A for this post for today. Like I said, this one will be a little longer. And we'll go out throughout the day and try to figure out what I'm going to do today. Hi everyone. This is going to be the chunky portion of the video. I actually may just put a timestamp here if you want to get straight to the Q&As, or if you would like to skip the Q&As, because I know, even myself personally, I don't like going through extremely long videos. But I'm going to get straight into the basics and then talk about how I got to this weight and the issues that I'm continuing to battle with as far as losing weight, and documenting me, hopefully keeping motivation to lose weight and using this platform as a method to lose weight. Let's start off with the basics. My name's Ariel. I live in Kentucky. I will be 35 years old in roughly 27 days, I believe it is. I currently, as you've seen in the previous video, the previous snippet, I should say, and then I was in the bathroom. Don't know why I'm pointing that way. That's actually my water heater closet. But the bathroom, I weighed myself earlier this morning when I first woke up, and I was at 406.4. Pardon the beeping. I was doing laundry. But was that my highest weight ever? No. Was that my highest weight before seriously trying to get on this journey? No. Well, I'm serious about it now. Well, I hope. I'm not gonna lie. I have tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. And just as many times as I've tried, I have failed. I'm hoping that using this as this platform as a motivator and speaking about it will help me deal with the issues that I have staying motivated and continuing to try to lose the weight. My highest weight ever in life was 476 pounds and a couple of ounces. I don't remember the specific ounces at all. My weight before I started getting on this journey, I actually started almost a year ago on my 34th birthday, because on my 34th birthday, I thought I was going to die. My body shut down. I had a really bad, I guess you could call it episode, to where I thought I was having a heart attack. So I slowly started making changes, but I wasn't committing to those changes. But I, of course had the thought that I'm only 35, and exactly on my 34th birthday is when I had the problems as far as, feeling I was having a heart attack and my body shutting down. It was done. It was done. So I started making changes and starting to eat better, not binging as much. I am a binge eater. I eat when I am bored, sad, happy, depressed. It doesn't matter. I turn to food for comfort. I probably have been doing that since I was a child. I grew up in a very, very abusive household, and the only thing at that time was food that was making me happy. I wasn't finding satisfaction out of anything else because I had nothing else. I noticed as I got older through my teenage years, which the household was still abusive, and even through my late teens and early 20s, I turned to food for comfort. When I was 17, I got into a relationship, the worst relationship I was ever in. He wasn't abusive, but he would constantly cheat on me, which I loved him. He was my first love. He would constantly cheat on me, and since he was the only real true version of love outside of my grandmother that I felt, I was having a hard time coping with that. So even while I was in the relationship with him, I was gaining weight. That's probably when I gained the most weight, because not only was I eating the things I was purchasing for myself, I was also eating the things that he was also purchasing for me. And to, I guess, keep me from accusing him and always being on his tail, so to speak, he would give me food to keep me quiet, to, I can't think of the word right now, but anywho, we won't get much into that. That's where I gained the most weight. I was probably at the age of 19, 20 when I was at my highest weight. I think that's where I reached the 476. I'm fairly certain. And then in my 20s, I changed from one vice to another. I went from, pardon the noise, my neighbors are leaving. I went from one vice to another. I went from food to drinking. Probably in my early 20s to mid 20s, I would say all the way up to about age 26, I went from eating to drinking. I was drinking nearly every day to cope with my depression and my anxiety, and just overall feeling sad. At that point, I felt like I was at one of the lowest points of my life. I was severely depressed. I wasn't seeing a doctor for it because, one, I couldn't afford one. I wasn't working most of the time in my 20s. And I was just having a really hard time really focusing on loving myself, because I knew then I did not love myself and I didn't care what happened to me. And I look back at that now and it really saddens me that I felt that way. But I'm just going to be honest. That's exactly how I felt. I didn't love myself. And right around the age of 26, that's when I finally got over being with my ex, dealing with the fact that he was never going to change and he was not a benefit in my life, and more of a hindrance on it. I completely cut ties with him altogether, especially since one of the women that he cheated on me with, he actually ended up marrying and then tried to cheat on her with me. But that's a whole other story. We'll get into that another day. I started to make changes again. Stopped drinking. Although I wasn't drinking, I went back from drinking to going back to my original vice, which was food. I started eating again. And upon me eating again, my health really started to deteriorate. My body just was not responding as it did like it was in my early 20s. Granted, although being as hefty as I was still in relatively good shape. Like, I didn't have any problems breathing or any problems walking. I could go for miles. I believe it's because at that time, I was staying more active. And during the time I was working, and I was working jobs that where I had to stay on my feet. I was always moving around, but although I had turned back to food, I was maintaining my weight at that point, to the point where it wasn't difficult for me to maneuver around and, stay active. The only health problems that I had then, and I still have now, I only have hypertension. I don't have any issues with cholesterol, diabetes, no heart issues, but the hypertension, take that back, there's one other thing. I have idiopathic intracranial hypertension, or in other words, pseudotumor cerebri. I have a lot of cranial fluid on my head, which tends to make my blood pressure rise even more. So the doctor advised me if I were to continue to lose weight, which I got diagnosed with this roughly 2.5 years ago. If I'll continue to lose weight, then it could correct itself. So that's another motivator that I'm having for my weight loss. I don't have any issues with bathing or showering or cleanliness, doing my day-to-day task like some other people who are on this platform who are quote-unquote on this journey. I'm not saying any names. Some of you may know who she is. She's also from Kentucky. I originally followed her to try to use her as a motivator, and then I quickly realized that the entire situation was toxic. So I unsubscribed from her and started looking at other people for motivators, which I wish I would have continued with then, because I probably would be at my goals that I want for myself now. I cannot remember the name, pardon me. I probably will add her name. She was one of the first that really truly motivated me and stuck to a weight loss program. I think she was on Dr. Oz at one point because of her weight loss. And I was so proud of her, and I'm still proud of her. I know it's Diva something, but I can't think right now. I can't remember. I originally started watching her because she had a beauty channel, and I really liked how she dressed, and we had a lot of things in common. Plus, she was a big girl, and I'm very supportive of my big girls. But I'm gonna put that. I think it's like Diva Gets Thin or something along those lines. I'll post the name on the screen or in the description one. But she was the one who truly motivated me to try to do better and get healthier. I didn't stick with it, but she was the first one that I noticed that I had taken the time to do the research. Why is this failing? That I noticed personally, I'm not sure about everyone else, but me personally, to do the research and had me more self-aware of what I am putting into my body and what I should be putting into my body. And maybe the choices I've been making have been extremely wrong. But she was the first for me. Currently, for my motivation, because I noticed that the Diva channel that I was watching before, she doesn't really post any longer because she's reached her goal. She's been there. So the person I'm currently watching is Charlie Gold. I love her. She also reviews that other person from Kentucky. It looks at her videos, but I have been, sorry, something's popping up on my screen. I've been watching her for motivation. I love listening to her because she and I have a lot of the same viewpoints as far as when it comes to what that person should be doing and what I should be doing for myself and what I need to do for myself. But I think that covers most of the things. If I missed anything, I'll add it later. Plus, I'm getting really congested and I need to go lay down. So I will finish this video up later after I have some breakfast, probably lunch instead, and some beetroot juice because it's my go-to for... So I'm finishing up, let me actually pause Charlie. I'm finishing up Charlie's video she just posted a few hours ago. Only have a couple of minutes left. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's because of my flu or if it's because I drank some beet juice. And I'm trying turmeric, I believe it's how it's pronounced, turmeric tablets for the first time, and I just had that vitamin C and the beetroot juice. I don't know why, but all of a sudden I'm starting to feel quite ill. I think I'm going to take a nap after I get done watching Charlie, and maybe then have something to eat later. I know that's bad because I need to get it in my system. Plus, I'm intermittent fasting and intermittently fasting, and I need to get you know, whatever I'm going to eat for the day, my nutrients for the day in my system by 7 o'clock. I'm trying this again. I had really good results the last time. So I'm going to see if I would be able to take me a quick nap and then maybe go ahead and do it. It's still really early. I really wanted to go to the grocery store today because I have really nothing in my house other than some frozen salmon, a whole chicken, and I think that's it. I don't have anything else. So I might try to go to the store later and see what I can get, and maybe do a grocery list. But after I get done watching Charlie, I'm going to take me a quick nap. I feel like I really need it. So I'm bonded up again. I haven't eaten yet, and I do not feel the hottest. And I just realized I need to go to the fucking grocery store. I don't have anything. Sorry, I just noticed this thing between my eyes and it's driving me crazy. Fucking zit. Anywho, I don't have anything healthy in my house other than a chicken. It's the only thing I have healthy in my house. And the only thing that's thawed out right now is hamburger. I could make spaghetti. Do I want spaghetti? No. To be honest with myself. But since I haven't eaten and it is nearing the end of my fast, all I've had to eat today, all I've had in my sister today is medicine, turmeric. Please tell me if I'm saying that right. Turmeric. I'm pretty sure it's turmeric. And beetroot juice. That's it. I'm sorry, I still feel like crap. I'm about to go wash my hands, and because I keep touching my nose, and see if I can find some bread. I'm pretty sure I got bread in there. I might just make myself some hamburger and like a baked potato. I was going to make french fries. If I do make french fries, though, more than likely it will be baked instead of fried. French fries, even though I would prefer fried, I'm going to try to do it healthier. Just do some baked french fries. I wish I could make some sweet potato fries. I don't know why, but I've been craving everything sweet potato, especially sweet potato pie here lately. I don't know if it's because of the holiday or what. I'm going to figure it out. Sorry, I got distracted. My coworker was messaging me. I'm going to weigh myself again because I'm kind of curious. You know what? I'm going to do that. Well, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'll stand on it. Fuck it. Pardon the language. Oh, shit. I wish I could turn it around, but... Oh, damn. So I'm in the kitchen. I'm going to make those hamburgers like I just said just a moment ago. I'm thinking I'm going to make bacon cheeseburgers. I'm probably not going to cook all of that hamburger just because there's no way I can eat 4 patties. I'm cutting up 2 potatoes because I tend to eat more potatoes than I do hamburger. I'm not going to lie about it. I prefer french fries over the meat here lately. I used to eat more meat, but not anymore. So I'm going to make bacon cheeseburgers and french fries. And then after I eat, I'll probably do one more video after I watch some YouTube. And then I'll go to bed. But that's it for now, and I'll show you how they turned out as soon as I'm done. Oh wow, I got really dark. I'm sorry you guys can't see me. I just got done eating my burger. I'm thinking I put a picture of it before this little Vlogmabob snippet or whatever. I'm still waiting on my french fries because I put them in the oven first and they're still cooking. I made sure to put them on a single layer and everything, and it's just taking forever. I'm not sure why. but it'll be worth it once they're done. I'm going to dip them in marinara, and because I don't really like ketchup, and I don't have any mayo because I would prefer to dip them in mayo, but now that I have the unhealthy things out of my house, I'm feeling pretty confident. Granted, that was my only meal for the day, and I am going over my time for my intermittent fast, so I guess I'm going to be doing 12 to 8. I wanted to do 12 to 7, but 12 to 8 may be better for me since I work late, and I'm typically hungry like around this time on average, and it still gives me enough time to burn off whatever calories I can burn off before I actually go to sleep, which is typically late, which I may not go to sleep late tonight. I miss my boyfriend, and I want to talk to him tonight, and I want to tidy up before I go to bed, and this house needs a good tidying because I've been sick, and I'm still sick, but I'm slowly getting better. I should be better, I'm hoping, by tomorrow. Enough rambling. I'm going to eat my fries. Oh, that's the timer. I'm going to go eat my fries. And then probably watch a movie and then go to bed. And I will see you guys tomorrow.